Yo, this is it. I'm Mr. Fade, and you're listening to Attacking the Beats on IllMuzik.com. 5 beats, 5 reviews, that's what I do. And this is episode number 224. Let's get into it right away. We got Armani with Neo Descartian. What the hell is that? All right, let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Armani with Neo Descartian. I don't know. What the hell is that? You gotta tell me. All right, so, yeah, I like this beat because the way you mix it up. Like, for example, you get those drums. They sound very dry and all that stuff, like a simple pattern. But then when you bring in that like a power synth or whatever, it just changes it up. All of a sudden, it just the drum track just feels faster. It just seems to be faster and whatnot. I would bring that synth down just slightly when you do that. What is it, on the hook or whatever? So when you bring it down just slightly. But other than that, though, it sounds really good because it just kind of speeds up the beat, and then it just changes the whole dynamic and all that stuff. So really good job on the beat, good job on the mix, except, like I said, that synth. But other than that, though, I like it, and it's a surprise rather than just, the same thing all the way through and stuff. So it's nice to see it change up and all that stuff. And yeah, good job. All right. So next up, we've got Bandia Go Tack with Showtime. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Bandia. I'm sure I mispronounced it. Gotak with Showtime. All right, so yeah, this beat surprised me. It was really, really good. I really liked how the drums have a nice bounce to them and all that, and that synth low end. That was a nice addition. It blends in really well with the kick. So really good job on that. And I would say everything just sounded really, really good, except when you brought in the vocal where it says Showtime, it just sounded out of place. You know, it's weird. It's like maybe it needs to have like more of a little bit of like an EQ on it and stuff, so it just kind of thins it out or whatever. It just kind of sounds like it just flies in there all of a sudden, you know. But still, the beat is nice, and I do like the synth work on it, and the overall mix. That's the main thing that stood out to me. It just really sounds good. But the synth is good because it just, you know, it's a nice bouncy beat and stuff, and it gets you kind of hype and all that stuff. So yeah, so I really like it. But like I said, the Showtime, it just kind of comes in kind of thick, I guess you could say. So for me, stuff like that, I kind of just filter it and then EQ it and stuff, and then thin it out, delay, whatever. So yeah, but other than that though, yeah, it's a good beat. Good job. All right, so next up we've got Noise 3D with Piano Clean 001. All right, let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was Noise 3D with Piano Clean 001. And no kidding, it was a clean piano. And I just wish there was an actual beat to review, but I don't know what else I could say. I mean, it was just a nice piano, but I'm just waiting for the drums to drop in or something like that. But maybe someone should, maybe we should use this for like a sample flip or something, because yeah, it's very nice piano and stuff. And I can't really, comment too much on it, except that it's just a nice clean piano, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, take this with some drums, some bass, add some other stuff, you're good to go. But as is, very nice, but I don't know what else to say. Okay, next up we've got On the Calf with Hidden Lake, a Low File Tale, Part 3. Let's check it out. Alright. Okay, so that was On a Calf with Hidden Lake, a Lo-Fi Tale, Part 3. Alright, so this one is definitely lo-fi, of course, and but it's very, very smooth, you know. The drums and that piano, it's just very, very hypnotic and stuff. But what really stood out to me was the vocals, because it's hard to get like vocals like that just sound really nice and clean, but also hypnotic, right? And not just the piano and stuff, you know. So yeah, I just like it. I mean, it would be nice if there was maybe a little something coming in, but overall though, no, I mean, it just sounds really good and stuff, and definitely a good lo-fi beat, because I'm listening to a picture of myself, like I'm just picturing somebody coming home, you know, you're coming home from work, let's say, and all of a sudden there's like eviction notice on your door, you start crying, and then you see the person walking down the street and they don't know where to go and stuff, and it's very, very sad and all this stuff. So I don't know, but that's what I'm picturing listening to this. But yeah, it's a good beat, I like it, and yeah, it's lo-fi. Alright, so next up we get the last beat. It's VJ Retro with Hope in the Streets. Let's check it out. Alright. Okay, so that was VJ Retro with Hope in the Streets, and it's a fitting title for this type of beat. I mean, I like the sound of the sample, the chops and all that stuff. The chops, you know, it's like sometimes when you get chops like that where they just they cut off abruptly and all that stuff. You know, it's noticeable, right? You got these gaps and all that stuff. So usually you can get away with that, like you did with the drum. Once the drums come in, you know, you can't really hear it and stuff. There were a few spots where you could still hear it. But, you know, for stuff like that, you know, you can mask it. You just kind of maybe delay out the end or something, and then or add something else on top that kind of masks it and stuff. But usually the drums take care of that when it's that choppy or whatever. So, but they sound nice, the chops. That's what's good about it. And the drums fit very well and stuff. And yeah, it's a good head nodder. I like it. But like I said, it's just the chops and all that. And it would be nice to hear a bit of a variety later on, like maybe about halfway through the beat or something, you know, maybe just something to add on top or whatever, something like light instrument on top, or even just some strings in the background or something. But still, it does sound good. I like it. The chops are, you know, it's a good sample, and yeah, that's it. Alright, that's it for me. I'm Mr. Fade. This is Attack of the Beats. Keep sending your beats in, I'll keep reviewing them. And my favorite beat is, the winner is, drum roll please. Bandia, I'll just say Bandia. Bandia with Showtime. Let's check it out.
It's showtime.